me looking at it and talking with our committee, I think alternative A, and I'll go back real quick, is probably the best overall approach for you, because it gets your water line get your bigger water line into Rock Creek, and that 4-inch line feeding Rock Creek. It accomplishes your problems. It sets you up for a good new east-west corridor to serve areas out here, and also redundancy along the Greeno Road 12-inch water main side. So, that's kind of where we are with this part of the study. I'm sure there's questions.
There had been some talk in the past about a new water tower at 13 and 104, and now that doesn't appear in any one of the three. So has that been scrapped?
It's been put off until
That
we
means
see
scrap.
what the future might be. But with the building the way it is, that's all Cordy land up there, and unless they decide they want to do something, there's really no need to put a water tank up there yet.
But what we currently have an agreement with Auburn University for a water tower site. In fact, you get an alternative D, where north is, you're right there, we have a lease with Auburn for a water tower / well, whatever we need there. And what we've talked about is, if you went with alternative A, we would need to renegotiate our contract with Auburn. And the thinking is that we want to retain that site in case we needed to do a tower, or in case we needed to do a booster pump, because it took us a good while to negotiate that. We're paying $1 a year to tie the property up, and we'd hate to start over if we needed it. So we have a contract today with Auburn for a water tower that we may not need today, but we still would like to retain the site, so in case we need it for a booster or something later, we can get it. Because one thing you have to keep in mind is that where the Auburn lease site is, it's all vacant property, and it's easier to have a lease now than wait a few years and let things develop around it, and then it gets harder for us to get a lease back from them.
As of right now, unless you are not serving any customers in this area, I don't see there ever be a tank. That's the location.
We got plenty of water up in the air at all those other sites, but we really don't need storage.
It just doesn't get to Rock Creek.
We just need to find a bigger line to get it up there.
Well, the mystery to me then, to follow up, is that I thought that one of the things we had definitely in our planning a short time ago was to put a water tower up there.
That's correct.
And now we say we don't need it. Is that right?
Yeah, unless it's alternative A would solve the problem of Rock Creek. And the reason why you ever look at water tanks would be to address growth, get the seed choose to serve really areas about here. Even areas here you can serve off your current system. And you don't need, you got 6 million gallons of water right there. That's a lot of water in the middle of your city. You can get that water northward, you don't need a tank.